Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages are going to resonate to you because it is for many people at once. So please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You should know if this is for you or not. If it's not lining up to you, your situation, or somebody that you may be dealing with, it may not be for you this time. All right, so now we're going to get started on a channeled message that I got for you, Capricorn. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. You may also find that the energies can flip and flop back and forth between two people, or you guys may both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other in different ways. All right, so just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Capricorn, for you, I saw this calm and easygoing, peaceful type of vibe here. Okay, it was showing me a person and they looked like they were at peace. Now, they were looking up ahead into this sort of pasture or a valley, and it looked so peaceful in this valley. Okay, it was quiet. There were birds singing. There was no danger. It just looked nice and pleasant and safe. And then I saw that this person started looking over to the side where it was a completely different environment. It was like lava, there was a volcano, it looked very dangerous. The skies were red, it looked like there could be lightning and thunder, like a storm. It looked very chaotic, very hectic, very dangerous on that side. And they seemed to be walking in the middle of these two environments. It was like they were walking down the center on that line that you cross. There's like a line that you cross and you either are safe or you're in danger. And this person decided, I'm going to walk right down the middle. I like being in the middle of this. I saw that, at one point they kind of hopped over to the dangerous side and kind of giggled to themselves. Then they hopped back to the middle where they were safe. And it was almost giving an energy of they were doing this for fun. Okay, almost like a daredevil energy, like, ooh, almost like an adrenaline junkie. It's like they like the excitement that they get from it. Maybe they like the chaoticness of it. Something about it, it's like they thought it was fun, and it was almost an energy of like, look what I can do, because they were hopping back, they were kind of laughing, and then they would hop back. Almost like they were testing something. Okay, they could be testing another person, they could be testing themselves, they could be testing their own limits, or risking, kind of doing something risky here. But they were definitely like hopping and like looking to see if there was someone's reaction, and then they would hop back, and then they would hop back, and it was exciting and fun to them. And yeah, it was like a daredevil energy, okay? Look what I can do, haha, that's what I heard. Now, there's another person here, another energy that I saw that was peaceful. Okay, they looked like they were grounded. They were over on the safe side, the peaceful valley or pasture. Okay, and this person, which I feel like a lot of you could be you, just keep in mind that these collective messages can be mirrored, like I said. So this may be someone else doing this, but you may also kind of be able to do this in other ways. I'll get to that later. But this person here was watching this person kind of, I don't know, being stupid, I guess, kind of trying to be a daredevil here, doing something for fun that isn't safe, we'll say. And this person looked calm, okay? They had no expression on their face. This is a notorious Capricorn thing. It's like you guys just have like a resting bitch face, okay? You just looked at this person, you were observing them, or this other energy was observing this daredevil. Kind of just like looking at them like an adult looks at a child doing something stupid. It's like, really, this is what you're doing. Okay, just, yeah, very unimpressed. I saw that this energy raised an eyebrow towards them, so kind of like looking at it like you're being stupid. This is not cool. This is like not a good decision. And I saw that this person kind of got annoyed of watching this person doing this. So they started to turn away. And as they turned away, with their back turning this person, they kind of gave one more glance, looked over to them, saw that they were still doing it, and just quickly kind of turned away and ignored them. Okay, so this could be someone leaving this person, finally turning their back on them, just not wanting to waste their time anymore watching this charade that they're doing, okay? And I saw that immediately when you turned, or this calm, unimpressed person turned away. It's like this person realized that nobody was watching anymore. They didn't have an audience, and immediately the lava, the fire, swallowed this person up. It's like they had this kind of expression right before that happened of like, uh-oh. Okay, so they might have been doing this to kind of test this other person's reaction, test their boundaries, maybe get some kind of reaction out of them. Or maybe they just like to show off and they think that they're cool doing this. But there's something about them wanting this other person to watch. Okay, and I do see that this other person kind of got sick and tired of watching. It's like, why am I wasting my time? This is stupid. This may be wasting their time for this person to change, for this person to stop, for this person to make better choices, for this person to be more careful, whatever. It could be all of those things. But someone's getting sick and tired and they're turning their back on this person, and that seems to be when this person realizes that they are in too deep in this fiery, dangerous environment, okay? Maybe doing stupid things. That's when it's like, uh-oh. Like, now I'm in this dangerous terrain and this person has left me, and now I'm left all alone in this dangerous terrain that I've been stupid, and I've been like hopping back and forth, not making a decision between wanting healthy and toxic, or safe decision and dangerous decision, whatever. A little bit of everything, I feel. Okay, now in regards to this being a mirrored message for you, I feel like what I'm being led to say is that you have this ability as well, where you can walk down the middle of a fine line of maybe being in danger, or something toxic but maybe exciting, to something healthy and calm. Okay, and I feel that you may have done this in the past, or you may have the ability to kind of walk on the sidelines, maybe hop into something maybe exciting but maybe racy, but then you have this ability to hop back into safe, peaceful, okay, healthy. And it's like, because I know that Capricorns, you guys have so much control over yourself, over your emotions, over your actions, over your life. You guys have learned through your experiences in life. And you have this ability where you can do that. You have the skills to be able to kind of hop into some environment, but then quickly revert back. Whereas I feel like this other person feels like, oh, look at me, I'm skilled. I can do that too. I can go to something risky, and then I can hop back and get back on my feet and be okay. But I feel like they can't do that, at least not the way you can. Okay, and it's like they needed you to be watching them. They needed you as their safe haven or something. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. We're gonna get started now. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to pull 2 Oracle deck cards for you, or as many that want to fly out. Sanctuary. It says, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. And sanctuary energy is also about peace, okay, a safe haven, tranquility, okay, safety, also being very healthy as well, okay. That one's going down. Possibility, okay? It says raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Right. And I feel like, you know, whoever this tranquil kind of peace, safe energy is that's watching this daredevil energy, I mean, I feel like they felt that there was a lot of potential with this person. But there's something about them continuously making the wrong decisions, making stupid choices for themselves, being unsafe, being risky. Okay. It says a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. Okay. The sign of Virgo could be significant here. Either anybody in the reading may have it in their placements, or the energy is just here. Okay, so this can be an energy of planning, of being very practical, of being very organized, maybe being a perfectionist, and maybe being very critical on yourself or others, okay? That energy could be here. Also a little bit of a fixer energy. Virgos are notorious for wanting to fix people. Okay, yeah, so they tend to kind of be attracted to people who have a little bit of chaoticness to them, or damaged, or have problems, or need help. They like to help. They are very helpful people. Okay, and they pay attention to details as well. So that energy could be here with you and them. Okay. Some of you may have had a fixer energy to you in the past, and maybe you wanted to see where it would go with someone, but they just kept making these really stupid decisions, and they kept choosing the wrong path. Okay, and you may have saw their potential. Okay, but there's a sentence here that says raise your standards, elevate your expectations, and I do see you doing that. Okay, if this is you that it's talking about. All right. So now, first off, we have an energy of somebody very invested into something. Could be a person, could be a job, could be something that, somebody here really wanted things to work out. They were really settled on this growing into something. They were really settled on having this in their life. And I do see that kind of like watcher energy. It's like this may have been you. You may have actually watched this person and put a lot into this person. Whether it was support, friendship, help, okay, anything, company, love, and you did put a lot into this person, and as a result of that, you did kind of watch them, and you were really hoping to get to watch them grow, okay, but it's like they weren't growing, they weren't making the right decisions. And, at some point you had to let go. Now, I do see that happening. This is that event in the channeled message where you turn your back on this person. This is that cold kind of energy of unimpressed. I don't give a fuck energy. I'm tired. I'm getting older. Like, I just don't have time or energy for this, and I don't need to. I shouldn't have to deal with this. Okay, so I see you turning your back on this person. Okay, getting really clear with what it is that you want in life. Okay, expectations that you have, you're elevating your expectations, like it says in this card. You're choosing your peace. Okay, and yeah, you're just not putting up with this anymore. You're tired. You're so tired. And making it very clear here on the fact that you deserve to have an Ace of Pentacles. So you want a new beginning that is stable, secure, that will grow, that will be long-term, and it's mutually beneficial. This is usually a new beginning in finances as well. Something very abundant, okay, something very stable and long-term. And that's what you want. You don't want this like in and out behavior of them. They can't make up their mind. One minute they're wanting healthy, the other minute they're wanting toxic, and they're just in and out. And you don't want that. You want an Ace of Pentacles. You want a new beginning. Okay, that you won't have anything other than that. Okay, so yeah, putting down those boundaries, because I do see that there's an energy of somebody looking at other options. Somebody here had a choice to make, and they seem to have a lot of choices here. Okay, things were not what they seemed though. Okay, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of snakes in the grass in this. There's a lot of things being illusions. And unfortunately, I feel like this person got distracted by all these illusions, these options that they thought they had that looked good on the surface, but maybe they weren't. Okay, yeah, they were definitely considering all these different things, maybe confused, unable to make up their mind. And they could have been in this energy of deceiving you, lying to you about this, hiding this from you, maybe trying to get away with it. Okay? So I definitely see how you've turned, cold, and you're kind of like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting up with this. I'm tired. Your chances have run out. That's, raising an eyebrow at them. It's like, really? You're going to keep doing this. You're going to keep choosing this. You're going to risk losing me. Okay. It's like, I'm done. And you don't even care at this point. All right. So I also see that some of you could be looking at your options. Okay, because I feel like, you know, you could have a lot of offers, whether it's in business, with work, it could be with love as well. This could be a collective energy, so you could have many options and offers being given to you in general, in love, in business, in life. You know, lots of different choices to make on a new path here. Okay. Some of you are receiving this Ace of Pentacles either in the future or you already have it. Some of you are already with this new person, and this could be largely some ex of yours, okay? Timing will vary among all of you. Some of you haven't gotten there yet, but I do see that there's potential for you to get a new beginning because you put your foot down and you've turned your back on this. Okay, it was kind of a waste of time for you is what I'm feeling. And so you may be kind of looking at your options, whether it's job or love. Okay, you could be like putting yourself out there, or you were trying to date. You had lots of people that were offering you a new beginning. And it's like, why should I waste more time on this person when I have lots of other offers that I can take? I have lots of other opportunities in life. I have this new beginning, this new job, this new business. I have lots of opportunities, lots of doors opening up for me. And it's like, why do I need to put up with someone here who lies to me? They cheat, they steal, they try to get away with stuff. You know, they have a lot of smokes and mirrors around them, okay? So just done with it. And I do see that this person maybe lied to themselves. Okay, I feel like they could have been lying to themselves about something that was toxic. This could be a path that they've chosen. Could be a relationship, could be drugs, could be a dangerous lifestyle, could be all of those things. It's just a path that is very toxic. It's almost like they were blind to it, or they were blindfolding themselves. So it's like they chose to not see it. And some of them, they lied about that. So some of them were acting like they didn't see the red flags. They didn't see the toxicity. They didn't see how this would end. They didn't see the danger in this. They were acting like, oh, I don't see it. I don't notice anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. And I do see that they could have been lying to you about that. So they could have been acting that way. Like I said, it's almost like, oh, I'm going to choose this toxic thing. Are you watching me? Are you going to react? Look what I can do. Oh, no, I'm not in that. I'm not about that. I'm healthy. I'm clean. I'm smart. And then it's like, oh, are you going to react? Are you watching me? So they could have been lying about not seeing the toxicity, okay? They could have been choosing not to see it, or they were trying to get away with that, acting like they didn't see it, but they did. And I do see them in a lot of regret in the near future, or some of you, this is now, okay? They're going to regret it because, like I said, it's like you leaving them, you basically leave them in their mess. And now they have nobody to clean up after them, nobody to save them, nobody watching over them. Maybe you were like a backup plan to them. Maybe you helped them out of situations. Maybe you gave them good advice because you were invested in this person growing. And that's why you fed the situation with them. It's like, I hope that they will change. I hope that they will grow as a person. I hope that this is just a phase and they'll get out of it. It's like I'm sticking around so I can see them grow, so I can see them change. Maybe by being in their life and feeding them and helping to nourish them and helping them to grow is going to help them. But they didn't. At least they didn't show that to you, okay? They kept showing you that they were choosing these other paths, okay? So now I see this situation here where you've turned your back on them, and that has sent this person into a state of recovery. They're needing to heal because of this. Some of them could be coming off of drugs, in withdrawal, or sick, or just spending a lot of time in bed, thinking, okay, healing. They could just be isolating themselves. Okay, and I see them very much conflicted, having a lot of different emotions kind of inside their head here, because it's like, one, They may regret what they've done. They may miss you. They may feel angry with you. They may feel angry at themselves. They may feel worried. There's so many emotions going on here. And it's like there's conflict over this Queen of Cups energy here, which I feel like is you. Some of you have water sign placements, okay? Some of you don't, but some of you used to be a very watery, loving, nurturing kind of energy in their life. Okay, you showed them unconditional love. You showed them that you were nurturing them. You cared about them. You loved them. You were very sweet and soft and caring with them. They felt the love. And some of you, you had unconditional love for them. And now it's like you've changed. You are a completely different person to them. You don't show emotion. You don't have emotion for them anymore. You're unimpressed. You're just like, I don't give a fuck. That's the energy you have now. And they're not used to seeing that from you, okay? So there's conflict over that. And I do see that some of you as well spent some time in recovery. Spend some time isolating yourselves from the world, thinking a lot about this investment that you had with them. Okay, how much you wanted them at one point, but now how much you just don't care anymore. You don't care anymore. That's what it is. Okay, I also feel like, this person brought a lot of drama into your life. There was a lot of chaotic energy to this person. They could have put you in competition with other people, or there was just a lot of fighting with them, okay? Some of them, had a lot of competition for them, and they tried to put you in that. They tried to cause drama in your life. Maybe they wanted you to feel like this. I do feel that from them. They definitely like to get reactions out of people. And they may have wanted you to feel like this over them because they knew that you loved them. They took advantage of your love. That's definitely what I see here. They thought that you'd always be there. And they put you possibly in competition with others, or pissed you off a lot, hurt you, frustrated you, confused you. I do feel that there is an energy of rejection here. Okay, so I feel like they are feeling very guilty, especially when some of you come into this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning. Some of you are in a new beginning now, or you will be in the future. Okay, whether that's a new business, a new life, a new path, or a new relationship. Some of you, it's all of those things. You are going to come into this. You have a lot of options here. It's like, it's only a matter of time, really. It's up to you. You're gonna choose. And I feel like you're very smart. You're very intelligent. And you're very cutthroat. You're at that point now where if it's not serving you, you're just going to cut it out because it's dead weight. I feel like this person was dead weight to you, and you made a lot of exceptions for them, a lot of chances. You watched them for quite a while, and they just kept doing things. So you don't care the way you used to anymore. Okay. And so I feel like they're going to feel a lot of guilt here for entertaining these other options. Okay, they feel bad. They feel really weighed down by the fact that you have an Ace of Pentacles in your life, and the fact that you may have options. You may have lots of people that want to offer you a new beginning. You may have lots of opportunities in business, finance, career, whatever it is. They feel very weighed down by it. I do see that they feel very guilty for choosing this path. They had an Ace of Pentacles with you. They could have had this. And they chose the devil. They chose to be chained to this toxicity that was going to control them, manipulate them, and keep them down. The devil is not going to let you succeed. This is a path that people choose that is designed to drag them down, to destroy them, to consume them. Okay, it's very manipulative, it's very tricky, it's very tempting, and they chose the devil energy. So that's that peaceful pasture that they could have chose with you, and they were kind of hopping back and forth, and then they ended up stuck in this devil energy, in the pits of hell. Okay, that's that environment that they picked. Some of them, it is addictions, it's bad relationships, it's being in jail or choosing crime, and they're going to end up in jail. Something, there's just something that's not going to end well for them in this devil energy, and they feel so weighed down over it, so bad, so guilty. They feel bad because they're stuck in this devil energy as well. They're now chained to it. They fucked around, they played Russian roulette, and now they're stuck to something. So some of you, it could be addictions, or it's a very toxic person that they chose. Let me tell you, this person is going to ruin their life. The devil is not going to let you go without tearing an arm or a leg off. Okay, it's going to cause some damage here. Or it's an addiction, same thing. Or it's a life of crime, same thing. They'll end up in jail or something, right? So yeah, they feel very weighed down now because it's like you have a new beginning coming in your future, or you have it now, and they're stuck in this fucking hell that they've chosen. Okay, I feel like they didn't even really want it, but it's like they wanted some kind of reaction out of you. Maybe for you to come and fight for them, or for you to be upset over them because there's, they were making you upset, and I feel like you just got sick and tired of it. But I also see them having guilt over the fact that they made you feel rejected, and they knew that you loved them. You were so loving to them. You were so kind. You were so patient, understanding with them. And they rejected you. They made you feel like you were left out. They made you feel disappointed. And it's like they had these other options, these 3 cups here that they were ignoring you for. Oh, I have other people and I'm focused on that. Look at the quantity that I have. Meanwhile, you were this gift from universe. You were their blessing. This cup is coming out of the clouds. The divine is gifting you to this person. You were the best option for them. You were a divine partner for them, a soulmate. And they wanted to dabble in these options that were not even gifted by God. It's like these people were on the ground, okay, or lower than them, because maybe it made them feel better about themselves to have people that were lower on the scale to them. And they didn't want this like person on a pedestal. They ignored it. Okay, so, and you loved them. I do see that. You really did. But they feel so guilty about that now. It's like, how could I have done this to someone that loved me? How could I have chosen these things that weren't real? These cups were not even special. They had no divine energy to them. There was nothing high vibrational about them. They were lower vibrational even. This person has a problem with being attracted to toxic things, risky things, chaotic things. Maybe it gives them excitement, okay? That could be childhood stuff. Maybe they were raised like that and now they're addicted to it. So anything calm and healthy might feel boring to them. Okay, and I feel like they tried to kind of bring this toxicity out in you and make you stressed and angry all the time. Maybe you had lots of fights with them. Maybe they just put you in competition with others. You weren't having that. That's not what you're about. And I do see that. It's like, you're going to do this to me, then I don't want you. And that's when they're like, uh-oh, because they weren't expecting that kind of reaction from you. I feel like they're now in a lot of conflict here. They're frustrated. They're angry with themselves. They feel annoyed because they're stuck with this devil over here and they can't get away from it. And, they miss you. They're very nostalgic over you. They can't stop thinking about all the good memories they had with you, all the good times they had with you. Okay, and they're really thinking about how you used to be with them. You used to be so in love with them. You used to be so kind and understanding and accepting of them. You were there for them. You were that person that they came to when they had problems, when they needed help, when they needed somewhere to stay, or they needed a shoulder to cry on or something like that. That was you. And they can't stop thinking about this because you're not like that anymore. Now, I do see this person waiting for you, okay? They're going to be waiting. You're very cold to them. You could be ignoring them. You could have cut them off. You could have ghosted them. You could have gave them an earful here or something like that, and they're waiting. Very disappointed with their own life, very unhappy with what they have in their own life. It's like they chose these other options thinking they were better than you, or having more was better than having just you. And now they're miserable with these options. these cups that they chose over you. Now they can't stop thinking about this missed opportunity that they had with you. So they're not really happy with the way things have transpired here. It was some kind of game, it was some kind of test, and it didn't work. You just realized that they were not what you wanted. They were never going to change. You wanted an Ace of Pentacles. They were making you wait. They were making you feel rejected, making you feel disappointed, and putting you in a lot of chaos and drama. This cycle's done, and they're in a lot of regret over this. They can't stop missing you. They can't stop thinking about you. They hate that they've chosen the path that they've chosen. But it's like, I don't feel like they know how to get themselves out of it. They're very much chained to it. They're very much stuck in this now. It could be drugs. It's like they were dabbling in drugs and whoops, I'm addicted now. You know, I'm in and out of rehab and I'm still addicted. I'm still going back and relapsing. It's a whole cycle. It's really hard to get out of. And others of you, it's something else. Toxic relationship with someone who maybe is very controlling and dominating. Something else. Could be different for different people. But I do see that them not making a decision about you, it's worked out in your favor. So them lying, cheating, getting away with something, choosing not to look at you or make a decision about you, the Wheel of Fortune is attached to it. This is worked out in your favor, not theirs, okay? Because now this person is missing you. Now they want you. Now you're all they think about. Now they realize the path that they've chosen was the wrong one. They feel guilty. They feel stressed. They feel weighed down. They're miserable. Very much guilty here because the wheel has turned in your favor. And now this cycle is closed. You're not planning on repeating this anymore. This has gone on for a long time. Cycles can last up to 10 years, sometimes less than that. Okay, so this has gone on for quite a while, definitely a few years here for some of you. And it's just ended really horribly for them. Okay, so some of you are having a new beginning here. Okay, it's not showing me much about that. This reading seems to be about them and the lesson that they've learned by losing you. Okay. Now in the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune again. So this is definitely worked out in your favor. We have the Knight of Cups. Some of you are receiving a love offer from somebody new. Okay, and this other person is very unhappy over that. They feel very disappointed. They're miserable. They're discontent with what they have. Okay. That's why it's worked out in your favor, because I feel like you got the offer you were looking for and this person was not it. So, yeah. And I also feel like in the future, this person may try to offer you love. They may try to express emotions for you. But I see that they're going to be rejected. Okay, they rejected you in the past and they're going to end up rejected in the future. Or this has already happened for some of you. And we see double verification of Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is worked out in two people's favors. Okay, it could be you and your new person, or it could be you and your ex. Regardless of how they feel. They may not feel like this is worked out in their favor, but it has. Because I feel like this is a very important lesson that they needed to learn. Okay, this was a karmic contract that they had with you. Both of you learned lessons. You came into your power. You raised your standards, like it says in Possibility. Okay, I feel like, you know, it is you did give a lot to this person, and now it's saying it's time to give rather than take. I feel like that's for your ex. It is a time for them to learn how to give. They can't just take, because they took and took and took from you. And I feel like they never replenished what you lost. They never replenished what you invested in them. Okay, so that's kind of the lesson that they need to learn. I feel like if they want to reverse their karma, they're going to have to give a lot. Okay, that energy that they've been taking from everybody, they need to give that in return. So, you know, and that happens. I've had a very beautiful partner in the past, and they were so giving to me. And at the time I was young, I was a little bit selfish, not meaning to be, but I was just young. So I only really thought of myself. And he gave so much to me and was always thinking of me. And I guess I was in feminine energy, was kind of receiving, but I was young, so I wasn't developed yet. So I wasn't really thinking of him a lot. And what happened is when we separated, I kind of embodied that energy that he poured into me, and I started to become a giver. You know, it just, that love that he showed me really affected me, and it really helped me evolve. And I started to become this very nurturing, loving, giving, generous person to others. And I liked that. I liked that he gave so much to me, and now I can be that for someone else. That's the way I saw it. And I feel like that's what may be happening here to this person. And maybe it may take them a little longer. Okay, everyone develops at their own pace, but they're never going to be able to forget this beautiful energy that you gave to them. They can't forget it. Okay, so they may start to become a little bit more of that energy themselves. Okay, it's time for them to give, not take. Now let's take a look at this other energy. External energies here that wants to come out. Could be your ex, could be a new person. We'll see what has to come out. Okay. So I feel like your ex is definitely going to see that you have some kind of new relationship, something very stable. It could be something very domestic where you guys live together as a family. There's family vibes. You may have children with this new person, or you may be married to them. Or this is future energy, right? You may get married. You may move in together. Very happy, very stable. This is what you wanted. You're going to get that, or you have that already, okay? Wow, the star. You are getting your wish. And I'm getting chills. This is amazing. This is what was destined to come in for you. This person was not destined to stay. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here twice. This is like heavy destiny. This person, this was meant to happen. What can I say? Okay. 5 of Wands. So somebody here is very conflicted because they see that you've gotten this Ace of Pentacles, like I see here. Very weighed down by this, maybe even obsessed. Okay, obsessing over this because they can't stop thinking about how you used to be with them and how they rejected you and they put others before you and they chose a dark path over you. And they can't stop thinking about it. And now you have something new. They see that you're happy, you're stable, you're fulfilled, you've gotten your wish. So they know that this is your wish. So you may have communicated to them what you wanted with them at some point. And they were not giving that to you. And now they see that you've gotten it with someone else. And now it's like they're in a lot of turmoil here. I feel like they're jealous, they're angry, they're envious, they're frustrated, they feel worried, they feel scared, they're sad, they miss you. There's so much going on inside this person. And I do see that this person is going to be doing a lot of reflecting, okay? So this is causing them to go within and really think about their actions, their choices in life, how they could have done things differently, okay? They're definitely going to be sent into a period of recovery and a period of isolation and a period of reflection. So who knows? It may really actually help them evolve, change, heal. Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that went on for a long time between you guys. This was a long-term partner of yours, this ex. Some of you, that's true. Some of you, maybe you weren't together, but this cycle was going on for quite a while. You knew them for quite a while, okay? And some of you are starting a brand new beginning with someone new, and it's going to be very long-term. You could have started off very slow with this new person, or you're going to. Okay, you're going to take your time with each other. You're going to build properly. That's what you wanted with this past person. You put a lot into them to make it grow, and nothing ever grew. And with this person, you're going to take it really slow. You're going to be very careful and cautious with them, but you're going to make it last. It's something that is going to be built very strongly. Okay, very secure. 3 of Cups, a lot of celebration as well, because now you're happy. Some of you are getting married to this new person, or you are married to them, because we have 4 of Wands, we have 3 of Cups. That is like marriage, celebrations, parties, gatherings, okay? So let's see their actions and intentions really quickly. actions, devil. So they're still stuck in their toxic ways. They're still manipulative. They could be narcissistic as well. They're still involved in drugs if they had addictions. They're still involved in toxicity, and they're still toxic. And I also see that with their actions being the devil, they may want to tempt you. They may want to control you. They may want to manipulate you. They may be obsessed with you. Okay, it could be all of those things. Now, their intentions. Well, they're going to try and befriend you. Okay, if they can't have you as a partner or have you in their life, they're going to try and be like, oh, can we be friends? Look at this. This is creepy. Look at these two cards together. It's like a very toxic, kind of obsessive, manipulative even. Let's be friends. Can we still be friends? I want to be your friend. Maybe we can still be friends. And it's funny that I said that multiple times because that could be what they're doing. It's very obsessive here. So they could be obsessively trying to be your friend, obsessively trying to befriend you, sending you friend requests, maybe sending you little messages, trying to act friendly with you. And there's something about it that's obsessive. Okay. We do have the devil here twice. So lots of obsession here. They're obsessed with being your friend, but there's something manipulative about it. Okay. So, you know, they may want to try and get in there. They may want to try and interfere with your new beginning. And they could be into drugs still. So not good. All right, let's take a look at damaged confessions. Let's get some secrets from them. It says damaged AF. Hurts you and betrays you. It says childhood trauma, reckless, dishonesty, unstable, manipulative, mental illness, cheater, serial dating, mind games. So some of you, it's going to be a couple of them. Some of you, maybe all of them. Okay, some of you may just be one or two. It will vary among you, okay? But this is exactly why you got sick of this person, because they just had a lot of issues. A lot of issues. Okay, dishonest, reckless, hurts and betrays you. Yeah, mind games, all of that. Just all of this bad shit. You're like, no, I'm not down for this anymore. Please don't ever let me go. Okay, so they're very attached to you and they don't want you to detach from them. They don't want you to let them go. They don't want you to move on without them. And that's exactly why they're going to try so hard to be your friend. Okay? They're still going to pop up. I feel like, you know, they're obsessed with you. So they may always try to send you messages. They may always try to talk to you. You're in a cold energy towards them. So I don't think that you're going to. Some of you may, but, you know, I don't see that it's really going to go anywhere. It says, I'm with them out of convenience. Okay, so there could be someone that this person went to. Some of you that had this person go into some toxic relationship, they are with that person out of convenience. Okay, it's very unhealthy. They're not happy in the relationship, but there's something that this person may offer them that is convenient for them, so they stay. Okay. It says, I knew exactly what I was doing. Playing dumb, good actor, games and manipulation. I want it all. Selfish, having my cake and eating it too. Yeah. And so they're kind of, you know, confessing that they knew what they were doing. And you know that. You're not one to play with. You're a Queen of Swords. Whether you're male or female, you're just kind of heartless at this point with them. You don't care. It's a very I don't give a fuck energy, so... Overthinking, anxiety, and obsession. It says panicking, anxious thoughts, ruminating, fixated. So yeah, this is that very obsessive energy with the devil here twice. They definitely have some kind of mental health issue here where they can't stop thinking about you. They're very fixated on you. They're very fixated on having what you offered them back in their life. They're overthinking a lot and they could be struggling with anxiety. Okay, they're panicking when they see you moving on. I hurt you before you could hurt me. Yeah, so, and some of you, this person betrayed you with another person, or betrayed you in general with whatever they chose. And they did this because they were scared that you had the power to hurt them. You really had the power to destroy them, because I do feel like they did have feelings for you. They are obviously in love with you. They're very obsessed with you. But it's like they chose to ignore their feelings for you. And I do see that this person was in denial about how in the future they would end up missing you. They lied to themselves about that. They weren't thinking about that, or they chose to ignore that. Okay, so they knew what you brought to the table. They knew all that you did for them. They knew how much they felt for you and you felt for them. And they kind of weren't thinking about, oh, if I don't have them in the future, I might really miss them. I might really need them. I might really go insane without them. They weren't thinking of that. Or they just chose to not do anything about it. Okay, either way, we do have energy of they knew what they were doing, but they were acting like they didn't. They were just trying to get away with something. Okay, let's get one more. Obsessed creep. Wow. Fake profiles, watches your socials, stalker, screenshots, keeps your photos, nosy, creeps people in your life, jealous, can't move on. Wow. Yeah, this person's very obsessed with you. And I do see that, you know, if you block them, they make fake profiles to watch you. Okay, they're watching all your social pages. They are definitely stalking you. Some of them may not be stalking you in person, but some of them may. If they know where you live, they know where you work. They may occasionally drive by, okay? You may catch them in your area, in your neighborhood. You may catch them going to places that they know that you like to go. Okay, and I do see that this person takes screenshots. So they screenshot, you know, your social media. They screenshot your photos. They have a collection of your photos. That's how obsessed they are with you. Okay, and I do see that this person is very nosy. So they like to creep people in your life. They may look through your likes. They may look through your comments if you have public photos. And they may creep all these people that have liked your photos. They may creep your family members trying to get photos of you. They may creep your new partner and try to find information on them. They want to know, who's this person? Where are you? Who do you hang out with? Okay, they're jealous. They can't move on. There's a lot of obsessive energy here, and yeah, I wouldn't doubt that this person is probably stalking you, okay? So just be aware of that. If this person is abusive and you have some kind of like a restraining order on them or a protection order on them, just be aware that it's definitely in the energies here that they may stalk you, okay? So now let's take a look at your independent energy, and we're going to sign off after some blessings. Okay, so we had a lot of games here in the past with this person. They were playing mind games. They were trying to win over you, trying to teach you a lesson, or trying to get you to react some way. And, you know, this is why you block them. And I do see that this person feels very defeated because you blocked them, you ghosted them. So you've definitely cut them out of your life. And the fact that they're going to still message you, some of you have blocked this person. So they are going to make fake profiles and try to add you. Some of them may not show that they are, it's them. So be careful, because they are obsessed. They are stalking you. And they may make fake profiles to try and befriend you on Facebook. Okay? And they may do this obsessively. So they may be multiple pages that they make to try and add you. Some of them may try to message you on another page, and you obviously probably want nothing to do with them. And so they may make fake profiles to add you because they want to see what's going on. They want to see your photos. Okay? So be aware of that. The Magician, yeah. So I do see you manifesting new things, new opportunities, a new life for yourself. And this person was very manipulative with you. Okay? Some of them may feel vengeful that you have ghosted them. But I feel like a lot of you, they're just really upset. They're really sad. They're in a lot of despair. They miss you. I don't feel like there's a lot. I just feel that they're very sad in general, okay? They miss you. They're in nostalgia over you. They're obsessed over you. They're unhappy with what they've chosen. So I don't feel a whole lot of vengefulness here. Okay, I do feel like there could be some jealousy if you're with someone new, but I don't feel that there's a lot of vengefulness here, okay? It's more that they're like obsessed with you, and I feel like they're defeated over the fact that you blocked them. Okay, I'm not going to rule it out. Some of them may feel a little petty with you because you've done that. But I do see that you've manifested a new person here. Some of you, this is you as well. You are an emperor now. You've taken control of your life. You have control over your emotions. You have a control over your mindset, and you're building an empire. Okay, you're a go-getter. Very strong energy here. Some of you are males and you're a father figure, okay? Or you're somebody that would make a good father, a good parent. And you're very disciplined. And yeah, I see you manifesting someone like that. So some of you could have children with this past person, and you've manifested a new father here for your child. So a stepdaddy that is like a total father figure for them. And others of you, you may not have children, but you've manifested this like emperor in your life, somebody who has all the qualities of all the kings. So they're loving, they're in touch with their emotions, but they're also strong, they're also intelligent, they communicate, they're honest, they're direct. And they could also be very stable. So they have good jobs, they're very committed, they're capable of long-term relationships. Okay, they could also be attractive because the emperor has it all. He has it all. So you could be very attracted to your new person, whether it's male or female. If it's a female, it could be like an empress, but like very dominant. Okay, someone who's very much in control of their life. A very strong person that you've manifested. Okay, others of you, you are this strong person. Could be Aries energy here with somebody that you're dealing with. Okay, I see water signs. I see a lot of water. I also see the devil. So there's Capricorn. You're showing up twice here in your reading. We also have air sign. We have all the signs really. Okay, but we have Virgo, we have Aries, we have water signs. I feel like that's what's sticking out. And Capricorn. Some of you deal with someone that has Capricorn in their chart as well. Okay. So that's beautiful. Now let's get some blessings for you, and we're going to sign off. Blessings for my Cappies. Healing touch. Okay, so some of you are having a blessing of healing touch in your life. It says healing hands, recovery, love, foot rub, pleasure. It says feeling so good. It says much needed, taking care of you, massaging, relaxation, spoiling you. Okay, so some of you maybe needed that touch in your life. You need someone that has tender love and care towards you, someone that will rub your back, rub your feet, give you massages, touch you like they love and care for you. And I do see that some of you are attracting this, okay? This is a huge blessing for you. Some of you are very affectionate, and that's a love language of yours, and you need that. That's something that you crave in a relationship. You want them to touch you. You want them to be very affectionate, okay, and care about you. You want them to like enjoy massaging you. Maybe you like massaging your partner, and you want to attract that. I do see you guys attracting something like that, okay? Healing touch. This can also be like somebody taking you out to the spa, taking you out for massages. It's just going to be something very healing, very pleasurable, very relaxing for you, okay? If it's not your partner, you could be going through to a professional. It says juicy options, many attractive options showing up. It says kid in a candy store. It says variety, getting opportunities that everybody wants. It says magnet and luck. Awesome. So I do see that in the reading. Some of you guys have a lot of opportunities in life, a lot of options, whether that's in business, in love, anything. Could be lots of different places, homes that you want to move into. Maybe you're going home shopping and you're seeing so many homes that you like. They're all good. Okay, for dating, you might have a couple different options before you find the one, and they're all good. They're all like good options, okay? Could be job offers as well. Could be opportunities for something else that you want to do. Just a lot of choices. And I do see that they're juicy. So there's a lot of good ones here. It's almost like, who do I pick? What do I pick? What am I going to choose? Because it's so hard for me to pick when they're both just as good, or all of them are good. Okay. So that's really great. It's nice to have lots of options in life and things to choose from. That's great. So I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, you can always check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified when I do post new videos. Thank you.